Hi guys, Gamer4Fun here. Today I'm going to be going over the best badge in the entire game and why it is the best badge in the entire game. And it is a badge that does not get the respect that it deserves. In fact, this might be crazy, but I think some people don't like it. Which is weird, but people are people and that's fine. The best badge in the entire game, of course, is Slogo. There are a lot of reasons for this, a bunch of which I'll go over in this video here, because I think that's important. First of all, I want you to make note of just the speed that Mario's running at right now, right? He's moving really, really fast. Bombette couldn't keep up, which there's a couple issues with this. One is, watch. I went too fast and I didn't hit the Goomba. I wasn't able to hit the Goomba going so fast. But there is another issue, as I'm sure you saw with Bombette here. Let me start back up at the beginning here to just show you. So we come into look, where's Bombette? I didn't even need to come all the way up here, but I'm gonna show. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Now, if I had Slogo on, I didn't want to get into battle there. That's the thing. When you don't have Slogo on, battles can just randomly happen. Battles can just randomly happen out of nowhere, and it's a problem. It's a huge problem, but we'll get back to that in just a moment. All right, well, look how far back Bombette is. I'm trying to use her move. Did you see that? I was trying to use her move, but it wouldn't work because she wasn't close enough to me, and that's a huge problem. That is such a huge issue in Paper Mario, is not being able to use your partner's moves because sometimes they just lag behind. That time it worked, it must have been a glitch, but sometimes they just lag behind like you saw before 90% of the time and it doesn't work. So there is that. Now hopefully, okay, thank God. All right, thank God. Now let's see if I can actually hit this. I still can't hit him, but watch what happens when we put Slogo on. That was exactly what I wanted. I wanted to jump over him to demonstrate how easy it was to jump over him, and then I wanted him to run into me. Just to demonstrate that real quick. But I want to show something else off too. It's not just in the overworld where it's useful. It's not just moving about in the world that it's useful. I'm going to take it off against my better judgment, but I'm going to take it off for now. And I want to show off some of the other badges that people consider the best in Paper Mario. Now, there might be other badges besides these four, but these four are generally considered the cream of the crop. These are the badges that all the best players like getting because one reason or another. Like, take Damage Dodge, for example, right? Damage Dodge is great. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a great badge. It is amazing. Now, we're just going to do nothing here, but watch this. You miss a block, and it's no good. Plus, for enemies that do 1 damage like this Goomba, it's useless. Because you don't actually need it to reduce the damage. You don't. You don't need this to reduce the damage. So, Look, let's get out of here again. And I'm going to show off another badge here, another badge that people love for some reason. HP Drain. All right, people love this badge. And again, not that you can't say that it's not a really good badge, a great badge even, because it is. But here's the problem. Let me show you something. No damage. No damage because HP Drain has the huge drawback that it does not work if you only have 1 attack power already. You need at least 2 attack power for it to do any damage. It reduces attack power by 1. So basically you're kind of screwed in a situation like this. Now, you may be saying, Gamer4Fun, use the hammer. Okay, I'll use the hammer. I'll use it. That's fine. All right. The hammer action command is ridiculous. To hit that action command correctly, it's basically impossible. So all HP Drain really does is make this a stalemate. I hit him, still didn't get it. He hits me, and we just go back and forth for the entire fight. So let's get out of here. HP Drain clearly isn't going to work. All right, it's clearly not going to work. Let's go over to the Spike Goomba here. So one of the other best badges in the game, according to a lot of people, is Mega Rush. And one of the things that you can do with Mega Rush is watch this. All right, so I'm gonna try the hammer again. Still, well, we hit it. That's fine because I don't have HP drain anymore. Remember that. But I'm actually not gonna do anything just to demonstrate something real quick. All right, let me see if I can actually hit a block for once. All right, I actually got it. Cool. So see, I am capable of hitting blocks every once in a while. It's fine. Yeah, see? Look at this. Look how good I am. But actually, for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to show something off real quick. All right, so basically with Mega Rush, what you want to do is you want to manipulate the HP values with the enemy's attack, so this way you can get to 1 HP. And when you're at 1 HP, what Mega Rush does is it gives you +4 damage. Sounds great, right? But again, if you suck at blocking, this is what could happen. You might think, hey, you know what? I got this. I'm good. I'm going to hit this block. We're going to get to 1 HP and we will be fine. But that's not what always happens. As you just saw, this is not just a me thing. This kind of thing that you just saw there happens all the time. It does. Not up for debate. So then there's this final badge. Let me show you something real quick. There's this badge, Power Bounce. But again, it requires you, first of all, big thing here. See how there are 2 Goombas, right? Power Bounce? You can't hit both of them. You can only hit one of them. But also, again, it just requires you to hit the action commands. And if you can't hit them, why would you ever waste BP and FP on Power Bounce? Again, like, this game is extremely difficult to play. Like, guarding, hitting action commands, it's almost impossible. But you know what the real issue with Power Bounce is specifically? This is actually the one that I think most people would call the best. And that's up for debate, but it is the one that when we did a poll recently of Paper Mario 64 and TTYD badges, and Power Bounce was #1 as far as Paper Mario 64 badges. And the thing with it is, by the way, now it's completely useless. I don't have enough FP for it. But the thing with Power Bounce is it creates, because of how good it is, you don't want to screw up with it, or how good it's perceived to be, being the best. You don't want to screw up with the badge. You don't want to mess up and be the one that people laugh at because they couldn't win a fight with Power Bounce. Like, do you want to be that person? I don't want to be that person. Mario doesn't want to be that person. So, Power Bounce is a very risky badge, not just because of the stuff in the game that makes it difficult to use, but because of your reputation being on the line. It creates so much pressure that you need to not use it. Now, Slogo. Let me demonstrate the power of Slogo here. All right, so first things first. First things first, all right? It lets you be smart. You get that, right? Bombette. 5 damage on that Goomba, easy. You know why that was possible? Because of Slogo. If I was using not Slogo, we would have gone too far to the right and we wouldn't have been in position for that. Slogo, without the pressure of Power Bounce, it's very easy to hit the action commands. It makes it just so relaxing to hit those action commands. All right, let's jump up here. All right, so watch what I'm gonna do here, watch. Easy jump. Easy jump. It doesn't even matter if you hit the action command here or not because I got that first action command. We're done. We're done. Slogo just allows you to take your time and make the right moves. And again, that's not something every badge does. In fact, a lot of badges don't, but look at that. Again, easy. 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 And again, the hammer action command, hardest action command in the game. I didn't get it there, but that's fine. That's fine. I want to remind everyone that I spent several minutes going into some of these fights, and I could not win. Had the perfect angle because of Slogo. And I couldn't win. Okay, I got it. it was impossible. It was impossible to go through this room with those other badges, but with Slogo, I got through it no problem. You see that stop? Let me show you how easy it is to get that stopwatch with Slogo. Okay, first of all, without Slogo. Now, you probably already know what's about to come, but here, let me show you. Just things like that can happen. You just accidentally fall off the ledge there. It's very difficult to maneuver in this game. It's one of the perks to it because it makes it a difficult game. But yeah, it's just, you put Slogo on and it's like you're playing a normal game. It's like you're playing a normal Mario game. So I hope you all understand now why Slogo is the best badge in the entire game, bar none. And if you don't understand, there's just no hope for you. There's really no hope for you. And I'm sorry to say that. Not to say you're not a good person, there's no hope for you. So maybe you should play a different game. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching this video. Like this video if you like Slogo, or if you don't like Slogo, because yeah. Goodbye.